Hello, lovelies. We are here. We're live. Let's do a get ready with me. Serum. That's serum as well. I could do the clip, couldn't I? Um, let's put some eye lotion on first. Liz Earle Eye Bright Soothing Lotion. I'm still trying to figure out if I like it. So let me just get one of these cotton pads. Yeah, nothing's coming off. Cleansed well and truly good. It is really refreshing though. Does what it says on the bottle, that's for sure. At what point am I supposed to put this on? That's a serum spray. I think what I'm going to do is not use the L'Oreal and use this serum spray by number 7 because I'm not kind of fully up to date with how I feel about it. Can you sub? What's your channel about? I only really subscribe to makeup channels and I don't sub for sub. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. You know, to be honest, if you subscribe for subscribing's sake, YouTube get rid of that. They don't like it. So yeah, I'm not going to do that, unfortunately. You'll grow organically. Right, I'm going to use some of this. It's Moisture Milk. It's because I barely have no subs. Well, maybe some people that are in here will sub. I'm personally not going to subscribe because I am a content creator and, you know, I don't want to get in bad with YouTube. Who's Sasquatch? I have been doing this light for such a long time. I know it takes a long time to grow. I know, Leah. You was hounding me for when I'm coming live. You know, when I say I'm going live, I say I'm meaning I'm going live today at some point. I've had to do 4 videos on TikTok. Okay, geez, I'm sorry. No need to be sorry. I'm just saying, like, I do not sub for sub. And that's up to me. Just as it's up to you for subbing. Like, what's to stop you from unsubscribing? And like I said, YouTube don't like it. What do you mean, MS? Have you ever watched my makeup before, Selman? Or Selmana, sorry. Because I've never actually seen you on the channel. commenting. Have you any curl tips? I've got plenty on my other channel. In my Curly Girl era, if you go to that channel. That feels nice. Do you use the bounce curl? Yes. What do you mean, the bounce curl brush? I used to, but like my bounce, like when you use it, it really pushes your curls up. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it makes my hair look shorter than what it is. I do have the brush though, so when it gets a bit longer, I might go back to using it. What I do like using, I've just got PI from Aussie Curls, Bouncy Curls, and I really like what they sent me. I mean, this is a week old now, this hair. I've not washed my hair for a week. I'm going to be washing it tomorrow, and it's still in very good condition. Number 7, Good Intent Radiance Reflect. You have to shake this up because it's got purple in it. It's got 2 different colours. Can you see? On the top here it's purple and then down here is yellow. What have you done today, girlie? I've just not long got back from my mum's. Okay, bye, thanks for the tips. No worries. And I'll be going back to my mum's as well after this video. There's not enough really time in the day to be doing live streams every night, but I do try. And say, for instance, I say I'm going live and I'm even a half an hour late, just know that it is important to me to go live, and just be patient, Leah. I will get there. I have other responsibilities. It's not just YouTube. I'm going to put this clip in. Kira, hi. How are you? I thought it was you going live. I'm like, Kira doesn't normally go live. You know when you sent me that live stream on TikTok just now? Oh, I need some day cream on. And that's my eye cream. I need some of that on. Let's try the Lizzo, because I've not really used it. Literally the other day, I was trying to get things out of my overnight bag, and it's full. You've got to bear in the fact that it's full. It fell on my foot, and now I've got a bruise halfway up my foot. So that was cool, wasn't it? What phone do you have? I've got an iPhone 16. Why? Number 7, Good Intent. This is the eye cream, the Skin Sip eye cream. Looks like that. I haven't really used that much. It's just because of the way it's been lying in the basket. It's like jelly. I have an iPhone 14. Can you show me the case? I really want to see it. I can't. It's on the phone. It's a personalised one though. How old are you, Leah? Right, so Skin Sip Bouncy Eye Cream, if you're wondering, 20 grams worth of products. I'm good now. I just caught the end of it. I wish I'd seen the whole thing. LOL. Really interested to see the eye cream. I'm using the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe, but I haven't seen a difference yet. It's the one with caffeine, isn't it? You're using. I'm using one with caffeine also. This isn't it. It's a Catrice, and it's got like little silver balls on it. I think I like the experience of using it more than the actual cream. What does this claim to do? Number 7's pretty good though, right? An instant boost of hydration. Yeah, it does hydrate for tired looking eyes. The lightweight bouncy texture cream, enriched with collagen and squalene, nourishes the delicate eye area. Right. I've not used it enough to give a true opinion. Because I've been sent way too much basically. Comes with a nice little spatula there, which I'm now going to use because I've got these long nails on. I'm now going to use for this Lizelle Revitalising Glow Illuminating Gel Moisturiser. I used it yesterday for the first time. I was more interested in the tub, to be honest. The tub's really, really nice. Do you have any favourite skincare, Kira? I'm really starting to like number 7, but I've not paid for any of it. Well, I have, in a sense. I've had to pay a little bit towards it. And it's the same with Lizelle. It's just not much. A few pounds here and there. I just really like that pale pink tub. But speaking of Beauty Crop though, I really, really do like everything that they've done or that I've tried. My friend Jane, I met her yesterday. She's a friend and a long-term subscriber. She gave me quite a lot of Beauty Crop stuff, so I can't wait for that video to go out on YouTube. I've just put it out on TikTok, so that's there. And then I can use it. Then I can do a video using the goodies that she sent to me. I couldn't believe it. I met her and she's like, I took my mum along, and she's like, oh, before I go, just I need to give you these. And I'm like, she went, none of it's been used. And then when I was doing video just then, I'm like, why don't you use these, Jen? But it definitely worked out in my favour because there's nothing really that I don't like in it. I like everything. Favourite at the minute is the cleansing balm from LMS. Oh my gosh, I love that cleansing balm, but it is so, so expensive. but it can leave your skin a bit sticky. I never noticed that when I used it. If we're talking about the same one, are you talking about the one in the yellow tub? Number 7 is supposed to be really good, but I've never tried any skincare from them. It's expensive, and that's why I never tried any before I got put into their program. Would you be interested in? I'm in a particular group. It helps you grow on TikTok. So basically, the aim of it is, I don't know if you've got time for it even. The aim of it is basically you like everyone's post, you subscribe to anyone new in the group, and you basically push their content out, they'll push your content out. I'm just thinking, because the more subscribers and views you get, the more likely you're probably going to get into that number 7 program. And I think it's a good one. I just think at the moment now, because I'm in number 7, I'm in L'Oreal Star, I'm in, where else am I? Makeup Revolution, I'm in Abbott Lion. I think I'm with enough. I don't think I want to be with anyone else, because 4 people that I have to do videos for, 4 brands, should I say, that I have to do videos for, I think that's just way too much. Now, the reason I ask is because they're a really good group of girls. I don't even know if they've got any room for anyone else, but I could ask if you wanted me to. Right, let's put this spatula back in here. Mine is a tester, lol. Mine is Blue Tub, just a tester I got. Doesn't sound like it's the same. And they're always coming out with different ones, aren't they? I'll send you like a little picture of mine. I had it years ago. So that's all the skincare on, I think. Primers. That sounds amazing. I'd love to join something like that. Well, she's called Hannah. I'll talk to Hannah later, and I'll just ask if there's any spaces, and I'll give you your username. So if someone with blonde hair, she's absolutely lovely, contacts you, and Asha, that's her, Pore filter and glow. That's it. That's the one I use. Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum, and I've been using it ages, since last year. And they come with those 3 little bowls there. I don't feel like it's doing a lot for me, apart from waking me up when I'm tired. So yeah, hopefully we can get you into that little group. I think it's really, really good. And my subscribers, even before that, have shot up. I was on 1,113, and now I'm on like near enough 1,600. So hopefully, I don't know how many subscribers you've got, but hopefully we can get you to that 1,000, and then I think I can refer you to number 7, and then you can try some of their products. Right, let's try both of these Beauty Crop primers. Well, not try them, I used them the other day. You're so pretty. Thank you, Lee. Is that the one with the cooling roller? Yes, it is. I mean, it's nice. What was it, £4 or £5? So it's worth it for that aspect of it, even if it doesn't do anything to the under eye. Right, so for this one, the Beauty Crop Pore Filter, I just put it in my T-zone, really. Tell you something, I won't need any primers for a while, just because Jane sent me quite a few. Well, she didn't send them to me. She gave them me. Why do I keep saying she sent them me? She said to me, well, you look the same. And I said, did you think I was going to catfish you? I said, no, what you see is what you get with me. And she looked the same as well. She said, you talk the same. And I said, well, yeah. I don't have a different accent. Sometimes I wish I did. So, sorry, this one is the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe Brightening Primer. Sometimes I wish I could speak Like everyone always says, you're talking too fast. I can't understand you. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but this is my accent. This is the way I talk. What do you want me to do? Right, I've not been using, like I've been using this for the last couple of days. I don't want to use it again today. So this is the Maybelline filter. Let's put it on the right way. Maybelline filter Plump and Glow in the shade 102. One of the lightest shades, not the lightest, but one of the lightest. I'm going to go back to my project pan. So my project pan is the Body Collection Illuminating Liquid Foundation. Hi Jaden. Hi Bob. Can you give me some makeup ideas for my wife? Would she like you passing on makeup ideas? Does she not want to, like, come on herself? Do you not want to give her my channel and she can watch me do my makeup? I don't want to, have you and your wife arguing over the fact that you've been watching some other woman on YouTube. Right, so I'm going to go in with this brush. Lol, that's funny. Some people get nervous when they meet, but definitely you're not a catfish. Lol, I have that foundation. It's really nice on the skin. Which foundation? This one or the previous one that I said? The Maybelline. Right, so let's put some of that on, and also let's put some of the Essence Bouncy Plump Hydrating Dewy Spray. Yeah, she's watching with me. Okay, what does she want to know? You tell me what she wants to know. Maybe I can talk to her, or maybe she can just watch me. I mean, I'm not saying I apply. I'm not a makeup artist, is what I'm saying. So I put my primers on. I'm now going in with foundation, and I've been putting it on a brush, and I've been really, really liking how it comes out. Or the Maybelline Plumping Foundation. I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it. It doesn't plump. Doesn't, like, to me, it doesn't do what it says it's supposed to do. It doesn't plump. It's not glowy. To me, I think it's more of a satin foundation. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. My friend Tammy also said the same thing. But recently I've used it a couple of times and I do prefer it to this one. So I will use it up, but I won't repurchase. Kira wants to just copy my makeup. Why, she been watching me before? I do like my makeup. I think a toddler, not a toddler, but a 5-year-old could do it, or a 10-year-old. I think some little girls who do makeup, and when I say little girls, I mean little girls, like 7 or 8-year-olds, are better than me. I really do. Maybe not in eyeshadow, but base makeup, definitely. Yeah, she has watched you before. Okay. If the foundation isn't the same colour as your neck, because sometimes that is the case, or you've tanned, bring it down the neck. Like, I don't have to do that with this foundation because I never, well, it's not that I never go out in the sun. I was out in the sun the other day and literally it was just too hot for me. I had to go into Costa to relieve myself and get an iced coffee. Yes, it's a bit matte, not dewy. did stay on when I walked the dog in the wind and spitting rain, but it's definitely not dewy or radiant. No, I wouldn't say so. I'd say it's more satin. I don't feel like, if it was matte, I wouldn't be keeping it, because I do not have any matte foundations in my collection. So I've got a foundation called, who's it by? Is it L'Oreal? I don't think it is. Is that a Maybelline one? Oh, I've got too many foundations, Kira. Yeah, here. Maybelline. It's another Maybelline one. This one. So this one is a demi matte. Is it? No, a Lumi matte, sorry. And I absolutely love it. It's in the shade 90. So with different Maybelline foundations, I'm a different shade. Normally, like in whatever... Why is brush hairs coming out of that? Normally in the foundations, I'm porcelain all over. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't declutter it. I'm glad it stayed on in the rain though. That's something good. I do want to try that MAC one. Do you know the luminous one or the radiant one that you was talking about in a video? I would like to try that. It's just expensive stuff, isn't it, MAC? Sorry, me and my wife don't speak English, we speak Dutch. How are you typing English then? I'm understanding what you're saying. Just looking for my concealer now. Right, 17 Second Skin Enhancing Concealer. Looks like that. Very, very good. Highly recommend. It's only £2.50. I got a backup yesterday because in the city where I live you can't get it anymore. But I do only have to go an hour on the bus and I can get it, so that's a good thing, isn't it? Where's that new brush? Oh, it's here. I got a new Makeup Revolution brush. Kira, it looks like this. I'm really enjoying it. It really gets into the corner here. Hi, Raz fan. What do you mean 67? I do think Maybelline, looking back, it was a bit too expensive. I know I got MAC on a TikTok deal, otherwise I would have paid £27. Can you remember how much it was? I would not be paying £27. Oh, this is really good for the, like, if you ever get red in the outer corner here of your nose, it's really good for that as well. I'm always getting red there. I would not be paying £27 for a high-end foundation. I'd probably think about it if it was a NARS one, the NARS glowy one, because I used to really, really love that. I got the Urban Decay, can't remember what it was called, but when I bought it I really, really liked it, and then I really didn't like it. It's really nice. It's a really, really good brush. £5 for that brush. I would get another one, you know, for when this one's in the wash. Can you see how it just gets in there? I haven't done brows, so we're going to do that next. Right, Razfan, I think I'm going to have to get you out, hun. What do you mean? I know what year it is. Bye, Razvan. Okay, so brows. Like, I've got a NYX brow tint. I've got a Fine Cosmetics one. Not much of a lover of the Fine Cosmetics, but we're going to have to use it. We can't keep going to the one that I like. If I can even find it in here. I don't know if it's even in here, you know. We'll just use NYX. Right, okay. I've heard good things about fine eyeshadows. I don't have fine eyeshadows. I've got blusher by them. I think you'd like one of the blushes I've got because it's very, very red. And I know you like red toned blushes. I got them both on sale and I'm like, well, I didn't expect those colours. Okay, I'm going to put some of this under my eyes. This is the Revolution Powder Pop. I think it's just translucent. I really, really like it. Hi, Iris. How are you? I'm okay, thank you. You're in the hot tub and you're watching? How old are your twin boys? This is so nice. This powder from Revolution. I spoke to Jen and she said she wasn't that impressed with it, but I am. I haven't found a powder that looks that great under my eye area, and this one does. Right, and then I'm going to go in with this PS setting powder, Blur. It's a dupe of the Huda Beauty one. Or I think that's where they were going with it, anyway. We'll just go in the T-zone, which is across the forehead here, down the nose, on the chin, and that's it. Because I like to keep this glowy. So if I need some more powder, then it's there, but I'm not too sure I will. I'm loving red blushes at the minute. It must be a phase. And yeah. It's red on me because I'm so fair. I don't know how I end up with these red blushes. Bronzer then, I think, next. They just look different as well. On, hang on, I'm just getting the brush that I need. On TikTok Shop, do I use this? Yeah, we'll use this. No. That's a new brush. Maybe this one. On TikTok Shop, right, they had this sale on a few months back now. Got this one from Primark. I love my duo ended brushes. And I saw these blushes by Fine Cosmetics. Everyone raves about them, and I'm thinking, you try them, you know. It was so inexpensive. I can't remember how much, but they're like a dupe of the Patrick Tars. You get two different blushes. You get a matte and then you get a glowy one. You don't get a cream. And I'm like, try them, and they came, and I'm like, do they not just look red? But yeah, that's how they turned up, and they're the right shades. It's not like that. It's not like they've sent me something that isn't the right shade. I'm ahead off now. Bye, Jaden. Join your lives. I used to join your lives all the time, and now I'm back. Okay, hi Chloe. Lisa. You come in and now you've got to go out. No worries. I'm sure we'll speak again over the weekend. Right, bronzer. We have hip hand. Look at it. Let's zoom in. Look at that. Look at that, Kira. Look at that, Lisa. That's because I was talking. It's a really nice rosy brown, well, rosy toned bronzer. And I do blend it out. I don't have it like this. Right, so it's as somebody told me about the Hourglass products. Once you hit pan, you just hit pan even more and more and more. Because I only hit pan a few days ago. It's like Christmas. Whenever I hit pan, I just love it. Now one of my friends says I just wouldn't like it. You know, I don't like to see my products being used, but isn't that what they're there for? Aren't they there for us to use them as makeup hoarders? Right, we're really having to take that in. Yeah, I think it's a lovely colour. It took me a hell of a long time to get used to it. I don't know what colour this is, and I don't think they'd still do it, just because it's this Hourglass bronzer. It's very old. I've had it years at this point. About a year and a half ago, I started really focusing on, you know, using it up. And with bronzers and me and my fair skin, I have to make sure that I'm really tapping it into the skin. And then what I also do as well, I go in with a powder such as this. Not always this. Have you tried a paper bag for what? What do you want me to try a paper bag for? I mean, have you tried a paper bag? German? Oh my god. This live's too funny. See, can you see how it like really blends it out? Are you still here, Jamin? I'm waiting for an answer. So it's only a bit of colour. It doesn't look like I've got even much colour on. Right, normally I would go in with a blush from here, sometimes just this one because that's my favourite, that's Vibrant Heat. And this is, I don't even know, you know, something rose. Might be Luminous Rose, I don't know. But we're not doing that today. Yesterday I did this wrong. I applied this blush wrong, and you're probably thinking, well, how can you apply blush wrong? Well, you can, because I'm trying to test it. So these Kosas blushes, they say are like similar to the CoverGirl blushes that are out. So I want to test it. I've had them ages. This one's Euphoria. It's a good like pink purple leaning one. So it looks like that. It actually looks like a Troublemaker blush that I got yesterday. Which you will see in a TikTok. And I also bought a new brush, and I'm kicking myself. Oh, it says it's for cream. I'll show it to you. I'm kicking myself now that I didn't get two of them because it's on an angle here, and I could do one for cream blush and then cream bronzer. So we won't use it today because I'm not using any cream blush. So I will read the comments in a minute, guys. I've not used this Real Techniques brush in a hot second. It's the Rebel Edge Medium. That's also on an angle. It's also like a contour brush. I tried doing a couple of lives, but it's not as easy as you make it seem, Andrea. You have become an expert. Why? Talk to me. Why is it not as easy as I seem? And I've done, if you look at my lives, I have done a lot. Like I've been doing these lives, I think probably about 2 years, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. You do get trolls in them, but ignore the trolls, you're better than that. I tried to get one of their bronzer blush palettes, but it was a limited edition. I think it was light blue with a dragon on it. An hourglass one, I can't remember the name of the palette. I know the one you mean. Right, so we're going in with this one, Euphoria. Let's see if I like it. Everyone says, you know, I'd love to do live streams, but I don't have the confidence. It takes, you know, it takes time to have that confidence, I think. Like for a long time, I did live streams, but I didn't do them as often as I do this one. Well, let's just put it this way: I wasn't doing them 5, 6 times a week. Yeah, the trolls and I get nervous. I will get there, but much respect to you. They won't know you're nervous, Iris. And speaking of trolls, do you get many people in your live streams or not? Because if you get many people in your live streams, get someone who you trust to be an admin, so they can get them out, and you don't even have to think about it. Because when you put in like when I'm putting makeup on, sometimes I don't even see the trolls, and an admin will get them out. If I see the comment, I ignore it. It takes a lot to ignore it. I'm not saying it's easy. And then sometimes I think about it after the live stream, but it's gotten to the point where, yeah, it's like, I am not bothered what you think. The only thing that really got to me is one time I was being called out, like my family was being called out, and they've got nothing to do with it. My parents have got nothing to do with it. I didn't like that about it. The Skimmers K-boy, hello. Bloody hell, it's 10:12 already. Times are cracking on. It's scary at the beginning, especially the first one, but once you can ignore the trolls, it gets better. I don't know how I felt right at the beginning. I probably was scared. I just don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, I have my husband kicking them out. It distracts me, I think. That's what gets me. Um, yeah. What I would say is just keep trying, and then one day it won't bother you as much. Highlighter. And I know it's alright for me to say, but because I've been doing it so long now, it's like second nature. This is like more second nature to me than longer form content. I get more nervous doing longer form content, if you can believe that, just because I start stuttering all over the place. I have epilepsy, and I'm not saying everyone with epilepsy has this, but I personally do. When I'm filming a video, I want it to be perfect, and I start stuttering all over the place. And sometimes I'll stutter in live streams as well, but it's nowhere near as much. Don't ask me why, but yeah, I don't know where my MAC highlighter is. Why am I losing everything? Right, looks like we're just doing the Colourpop one and maybe going in with the Hourglass strobe light. Literally barely any left. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of the time it's this, Kira. It's like I'm saying something and then I'm going, and I hate that. I hate saying every second minute, and I hope that's not gonna make me say it now. And a lot of people do say it, but I don't want it on my channel. If you go back far enough, you can see it. Like, I began YouTube doing hauls, Poundland hauls, Primark hauls, and I'm saying all over the place. And I feel like, do you know in Alice in Wonderland, you've got I feel like that. Right, let's just go into the Hourglass again. There's a strobe powder, we'll use that. I don't much care for it, but we will use it. I'm going to use this brush that I haven't used in a while. Real Techniques again. This is the setting. Oh, was it a setting brush? Yeah. Whoops. Oh my god, I say that, or I say like way too much, and it really annoys me that I do it. I think everyone in the UK does it. My sister does it. I put her straight one time, and it made her do it even more. That's why I said I hope me, acknowledging that I do it doesn't make me do it even more. And luckily, it hasn't. I mean, I do it on TikToks as well. I'll go but I cut it out completely. You'll never hear it on one of my TikToks. I do edit those. I mean, they can't be perfect. I'm not a perfect person, even though I would like to be. Gosh, my shoulders are hurting. Get some water. Like that's gonna fix it. That's how I am with wanting it to be the best. I understand, Iris. All you can do is be the best version of yourself. That's what I tell myself anyway. See? And doesn't always work out, does it not? Right, I love this stuff, so we're going to go in with the Huda Beauty Glowish. And I don't go back and edit live streams. It's just not something that I'm willing to do. They're too long. It's like 50 minutes now. And messing around in the TikTok studio would just be too much of a hassle as well. I'm just trying to think what setting spray I want to use. May as well use the Essence one. Essence Bouncy Plump Hydrating Dewy Spray, Prep and Set. It's not too bad for the price. I can't remember what I paid, but obviously we've used... No, we didn't use it today. I've got the primer that matches this. That's a positive thought, thank you. No worries. I do try and be positive, apart from when it's about my health and then I'm all negative. I'm like this little negative Nancy. Where's that eyeshadow base? Oh, there it is, Kira. That's the Fine Cosmetics Textured Touch Brow Tint. I wouldn't recommend it. I think I've got dark brown. I think it may be just too dark for me, but I like the next one better, and I didn't even think I liked the next one. Here we go. So I was going to do an orange eyeshadow look today. I'm not going to, just because of the top that I'm wearing. We are going to be using the palettes that I used in the last live stream, which a lot of you weren't in the last live stream anyway, so it's a bit of a treat for you. So we've got the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion now. It's not my favourite, but this is the only one I've got. And then when I run out of this, I will buy a new one, just because look at all these purple lines here. It covers them up. I do like the MAC one, and I would like to try the NARS. Do you know the potted ones? But they're expensive, aren't they? I'm thinking of trying the Eyelaw brow tint again, but I'm not sure. A lot of people, you know, use men's dye kits. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to get it again, because the place that I got it from has closed down now. So unless I can get it from eBay, it's called Diva, and it's the dark brown kit. I've still got quite a bit left. It's really hurting. Okay, so we're going to go back in. I used this yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. Colourpop Flutterby. It's a really, really nice palette. It's full of mauve tones. So we're going to use that. Where are my eyeshadow brushes? Oh, here. Doing that. Doing one of the Laminatrix ones that Lisa kindly gifted me. Just come in a little pouch like that. So I cleaned a lot of brushes. So we've got the Real Techniques blend shadow brush. And again, I'll do what I did the previous time. We'll start off with the lightest and going all the way to the darkest, and I'll probably use that as well. That and that for the lash line. Could really do with a mirror. I love the glitters in the palette. I'll probably use that as well at some point. I'm not using it today though. When I show you what we're using today, you'll be like, yeah, that's a better choice, Andrea. Colourpop do some amazing palettes though. Glitters would look amazing on you, Andrea. Thank you, Nadia. Like I said, I'm not using it today. When I've used these singles, so I've got a palette full of singles. There's 1 or 2 Glaminatrix singles in there. There's a Luxy Beauty one, I think it's just one, Pastel Roses, and Glam Shop. So we're going to be testing that palette probably all week. I've already used it once, and I really liked. I used like 3 of the mauve tone, pink, purple shades, and I want to use a couple of them again because I think what I've got in mind, I think it's just going to look gorgeous. Right. So what I tend to do is go into the outer corner here, and then that's where most of the eyeshadow is, and then do it all the way into the crease there. As I get darker though with the eyeshadows, you'll notice that I don't go all the way across. I like take it to about halfway. But with the lighter ones, it's fine, I can do that. My worry is because I've got such fair skin, if I take dark shades all the way up here, it's going to look like I've got a black eye, like I've been punched, or I've got pink eye, just because they're so pink leaning. So that was Just Imagine. So now we're going in with a Wild Wing. So what's everyone's favourite eyeshadow palette? Do you have one, or? And again, we're just going to go in pretty much all the way across. Oh, I looks pretty, makes your eyes pop, excuse the pun. Is this your first time here, Nadia, or have you been here before? Normally, you know, like with comments and things like that, I normally pretty much know all my regular subscribers, and I don't believe we've met. So you could have been here and just not said anything. I don't know. But if this is your first time here, welcome. Rofa, that's not nice. Play nicely. Did your mummy never tell you to play nice? Why do I look creepy? No, I've been here before, just been unwell, but I am back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that you're unwell. Right, we're getting into the darker shades now, these two. So, made it last, and these 2 shades have got glitters in them. Colourpop call them the sequin shades. So what I tend to do is just tap on the outer corner and kind of blend that upwards. This is my own way of putting eyeshadow on. It's not a makeup artist way of putting eyeshadow on. I just do what I want to do for my hooded eyes. I think these people, right, who leave derogatory comments think they're going to hurt me and my feelings. Well, I've had enough derogatory comments in live streams. There's just nowhere. I like the Too Faced Teddy Bear palette, but I think it's discontinued. Too Faced eyeshadow is really blendable. Yeah, I've got the Too Faced Chocolate Gold. That's quite nice. I've not used it in a hot minute though, Kira. That Teddy Bear palette does look nice. One of my fave eyeshadow palettes is the Makeup by Mario Original Neutral palette. Is it the Ethereal one? That was discontinued but is brought back now. I've got that as well. My friend bought me that. I'm very extremely lucky to have it in my collection. Right, before we put any more of those eyeshadows on, I want to go in with this Natasha Denona, just for one eyeshadow, I think. So this is fairly new to my collection. It's the Ice Sculpt Texture and Tone, and it will just be for this shade here, the I1. And what that tends to do is, you know, if you want to blend out the eyeshadows a little bit, then tends to help it look okay. Well, rather than getting a wipe out and like going up there with a wipe or like this. I don't tend to do that, but I know some people do. The ethereal one is beautiful, but the all mattes one is what I'm... Oh, the all mattes. Which one is it? Is it the cool one or the warm one? I don't know which one came out first. I like the look of the cool one, but I'm not buying it. And one amazing thing about makeup is you can put your makeup on however you want. Warm one, right? So that came out first, did it? I'm just wondering, this is quite like a mauve toned leaning shade. I might put that on. So that is eye free. Going with the same brush, because it's darker than the other shades. Maybe I'll even put that on the lash line. I don't know. We're just playing at the moment. It's just blending into the other two shades I used, to be honest. Yeah, this palette has got a lot of different textures, so texture and tone was definitely the right name for it. Now I need some glitter primer. Why am I looking in my eyeshadow bag? I'm not going to find it there. It's there, I found it straight away. Okay, so what I'm using is the Technique glitter primer. Probably one of the cheapest ones you can get, but it's lasted me at least a good couple of years up to this point. You literally don't need much. What I do is put a little bit on and then kind of do this. Right, what I'm thinking about doing, going back to the Colourpop palette. Again, that one is called Flutterby. Let's get my brush first of all. This time it's a Laminatrix brush that my friend kindly sent to me. Right, so we'll go in with this. So this one is Wild Wing. And then I'll go into the Natasha Denona palette and go in with that darker shade. I'm on a no-buy, but really need some new eyeshadow palettes. I couldn't believe how many I'd had for so long until I decluttered some last week. What eyeshadows are you wanting? What colour stories? I've still got the ones I put away for you here. They're in perfect condition. I've put some spray over them. I don't keep really old ones. I do what I call retire them. Oh, stop it, her. Right, I think we're done with the Flutterby palette. Let's go in with the Natasha Denona Eye Free. Hopefully this won't look like I've got some kind of pink eye. Or an eye infection. Bronzy glitters. I'm sure I've put a Huda Beauty one in for you. Do you know a 9pan? I'm sure I have. Glitters and pastels, but I might have to wait for a while. One I found and realised I'd had it for 3 years. Yeah, the ones I've got, some of them were from TK Maxx, like a year old or something. But with eyeshadows, unless you've noticed a change in them, you can keep them for longer than that. Especially longer than, obviously I wouldn't practice on clients. Just for yourself though, however. It's perfectly safe. But it's whatever you feel comfortable with though as well. I mean, if they've gone mouldy, that's a complete, different thing altogether. See, I'm doing that on purpose though. Right, so I have got this little palette here. And the other day, I went into these 3 shades here. This shade here is what I want to use again today. And also tap this over the top because I think it would look good. So let's... Oh my gosh, I'm not taking myself seriously now. Let's go in with Electric Twinkle, it's called. So this is Pastel Roses. I'll tell you where I got them from. It was a big Revolution 32 colour palette. They looked okay. The thing is, when you have so many palettes, you forget some of them aren't even there. Yeah, that's true. I have got a lot of palettes. It would not surprise me if I was cracking on for 200 palettes. But that, I mean, look at that. It's got like a blue shift. So we're going to put that all over the eye. It's definitely got, I would say, a purple shift, like a lavender. I mean, I should be banned from even buying eyeshadow palettes. And I was looking at an eyeshadow palette on Monolith Cosmetics. It's an Ensley Rain one. And I'm really getting into Ensley Rain since my friends clubbed together, and I think it was last Christmas, and bought me the Light in Your Eyes palette. It's a very expensive palette, so they clubbed together to buy it for me. Look at that though. So true. Sometimes I make myself put them on rotation. Mine are on rotation. At the moment, I am using all the newer ones, and then I can do reviews on them. And then once I've used all the new ones, then we can go back to the old ones. I'm certainly getting a lot of use out of the Natasha Denona Texture and Tone palette. That's new. But I pretty much use that all the time I put eyeshadow on that I need to. Just blending this out, guys. Right, that's pretty. But I want to go in with cookie dough. My favourite ice cream, Ben & Jerry's cookie dough, but it's also Luxy Beauty cookie dough here. This has got, I think, a blue shift. There we go. Just going to tap it on there. The blue is lovely with the eyeshadow you already have on, like a colour shift, blue, purple, yeah. Do you not think it reminds you of? It's just come to me now. You've got the enchanted icon, don't you, from Makeup Revolution? Do you not think it reminds you of one of the purples in that palette? Obviously, these are more expensive, because there's at least 3 eyeshadows in that palette that's colour shifting. Oh, you are so stunning. Yeah, and the next time I use this palette, I will be using this orange up here. This is Glaminatrix. Possibly maybe even this one down here, Glam Shop. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. It looks, well, not looks. I've had it a long time, just like I've had the orange one a long time. But the blue one is powdery. Like, to me, it's powdery. But it might not be like that on the eyes. It does actually. One of the bright blues, when you have it on, has a purple pink shift. That Enchanted Icon is my favourite from the Icon palettes. I got the matte one as well. I've not used it yet. I need to bring that out in the next Shop My Stash eyeshadow palettes. Let's go back in with that Natasha Denona palette now. Oh my goodness. This live stream is so long. I apologise, guys. At least we know we've only got mascara and lip to do now. What's everyone doing with a Saturday night? My mum's going to think I'm not turning up there. Right, I'm just going in with I1. It's just that cream ivory shade. Mascara. Just trying to think. I think there's a lip in here that I can use. Right, I didn't put the other mascara in that I wanted. So I'm going to go in with the number 7 Pro Artist Instant Impact Volumizing Mascara. Yes, when I saw the Enchanted Brown Bronze Enchanted Eye palette, I knew I had those colours in other palettes. Yeah, but it's formulas. You know, I mean, the formula is just, they're just so metallic on the eye. They're gorgeous. When I get my next Makeup Revolution credit, I'm going to buy you one. I'm going to buy you one and I'll send it to you. They're only like £7.99, aren't they? Because I'd say that's my second favourite. Stacey, hi. Hey Andy, long time no see. Sorry I've not caught up, being hectic with baby, etc. Hope you and your mum are good. I'm struggling with a shoulder, but I think I was struggling last time we spoke. Going to see the doctor on Tuesday, so hopefully he'll be able to stick his needle in me. Did that sound quite perverse? Stick his needle in me. No, I'm hoping for an injection. How old's your baby now? You had it a while ago, didn't you? Right, that is a lovely brown mascara. Elise, hi, I am late. Don't worry. So I used the palettes again that I used last time you was here in the live stream. I can talk you through the shades. That's no worries. And then I'll have to go to my mum's girls' night and all that. Hi, Daisy. Yes, I do remember you. That shimmer is gorgeous. Well, I used two different shimmers, and I was just talking to Kira. It really reminds me of an eyeshadow that's in the Makeup Revolution Enchanted Icon, to be honest. Really does. I think you could get that look using that palette. Excuse me. Let's get some water. Right, and then there's a lip smushy in here that was gifted by L'Orealista and NYX. So we're just going to put that on. If it's still in here. My brow glue's still in here that they sent me. Yeah, it's still here. I don't want to put that brow glue on. I don't need this makeup to last because it's late. It's 10:45. Yeah, you was, haha, sick is needling you. She's 11 months now, little bugger she is, lol. Enjoy your girly night. Is she starting to walk yet, or is she still crawling? I think I have that enchanted palette. You could get this look, no word of a lie, you could get it quite easily with that palette. Right, we're going to go in with the NYX The Simpsons Matte Lip Balm in Smarty Pink. Should have done a lip liner. Just so smooth. I think with these you have to exfoliate your lips, and I never do. So sometimes it doesn't look the best, especially if you've got dry lips. Bye, Sir My. Oh, we're going to add you as a moderator then, that won't do. I know the shimmer you are talking about in that palette. Well, you've got 3 different ones and the colour shift So yeah, it's a really good palette for £7.99. It's just such an amazing palette, isn't it? I was talking about the rest of the palettes. I've got the all matte palette, and I've got the bronzy palette, and I've got another palette, Celestial. I've got that one. I could have all of them in my collection. They are just they're too good. Right, let's quickly go into what I've used, and then I'll let you all go. Okay, so I used again the Colourpop Flutterby palette. So I went in with Just Imagine first. That's really getting a dip in it now. So like from here all the way to here, went into Just Imagine. Then Wild Wing did the same thing. Then as we're getting darker, I don't, like I said the other day in the live stream, I don't like to go that dark here, just because it can look like you've got pink eye, especially when you're using these kind of tones, these mauvey tones. So I went in with Made to Last, this one here, and just put that out here, and actually to about there, and then did the same with Gotta Fly. I've not used any of this yet, and I was telling everyone that was in here that I want to use it. I want to use the palette just because I've not used it in such a long time. So we will use that another time. But then I went into this little small palette again. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you, Kira. And do you know how I used this the other day, Elise? I used it again, Electric Twinkle, all over the lid. And basically, I was going to do orange tonight, and I decided I didn't want to because of the top I'm wearing. So I used Electric Twinkle, and then used this Luxy Beauty Cookie Dough, and I just tapped that over the top, and that's the look you're seeing. But I believe you could get that from that Makeup Revolution palette. Oh, also, I went in with the Natasha Denona Ice Sculpt, and I don't have a shade like this anywhere. I mean, it's just a general cream shade, R1, and I put that all the way up here and make sure everything blended out okay. And then I also used Eye Free. So I used Eye Free, and what was that other one I used? Wild Wing. So Wild Wing and Eye Free on the lash line here. I didn't want to go too red like I've been in previous videos, but I do like the way it's turned out. My friend actually gave me, when I met her yesterday, she gave me a really, really nice Made by Mitchell lipstick, but I don't actually want to wear it until you've seen what she's gifted me. That will be going on YouTube very, very soon. In the next, when I say very soon, I mean in the next couple of days. So yeah, this is a look again. Like you can see the blue up here, you can see the pink down here, so you can see that it's two different eyeshadows, and I'm loving it. See you later, Andy. Gotta go. Have a lovely night. Lots of love. Catch up soon. Definitely, Stacey. Thank you for being here. Beautiful. Thank you, Nadia. Lovely look. Thank you, Kira. So yeah, so I'm going to contact that woman, Kira. I'll contact her now, but we probably won't know tonight. Just I don't know where she lives. Basically, I don't know if she lives in the UK, but just expect a message from her. Even if I'll just ask her to message you, even if there's no spaces. But there's always people getting kicked out of the group just due to the fact that people don't follow the rules. Like the rules are, you have to comment on people's posts, which is on the fair. If you're putting, like, you can put 2 posts up a day. If you're putting 2 posts up a day and you expect people to comment on your post, you've got to comment on their posts, and not everyone does it. Or people put emojis, like they won't put any writing, they'll put emojis down, and like she doesn't like that either. It's all about, you know, it's all about supporting one another basically. So I'll try and sort that out for you, and hopefully we can help you grow. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye, guys.